I'm okay, Crystal. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for being on the show. When and how did you get into music?
Okay, I got into music way back at the age of 4. My
Mm-hmm.
dad got me a toy piano, so I used to just play around with it. And by age 7, I was actually playing in my church choir. So I actually became an instrumentalist by age 7. And by the time I went into secondary school, I discovered that I could sing. And so that is where it all started. And I've been developing it ever since then. And, up to the point where I find myself today.
What kind of music do you focus on?
What kind of music do I focus on?
Yes. So, what would you
Well,
say your style of music is?
I will classify myself as an Afro pop artist because it's kind of the style that I'm more passionate about. It's what moves. It's what I would like my fans to move to. But however, I started as a pop artist, just a normal pop artist, and definitely I am trying to blend my culture into this pop. You understand? And so, with time, as time goes on, I'll be able to achieve that blend with perfection, and then I'll be able now to call myself, I don't know, I'll create a name for it, I guess. So that's it.
So, let's talk a little bit about your music, Zangelwa. It's amazing. It's all over the place. Every website. I've been seeing you on the top 10 list. On a few websites, and you're all over the place on Facebook, YouTube. You have a lot of viewers, and all that. So tell us, how does that make you feel?
Um, the amount of success I've achieved so far with Zangalo makes me feel like I'm doing something right, and it's actually motivating me to work harder because if people can appreciate this to this extent, it shows that I can do better, and so it actually it's a pushing factor for me. It's gonna make me work harder. It's gonna make me make sure I give people just the best because a lot of people are now looking up to me, and I don't want to disappoint anyone. You understand? So I wanna really, really work hard. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel appreciated. When people appreciate your hard work, it's an amazing feeling, and it's just all about working hard and not letting them down. So that's it.
What inspired this song?
Well, Zanganiwa, as the story says, is I am asking out this girl, and she captivated me from the very first moment I saw her. So actually, what inspired me was my life experience. It's actually something I went through, and so that's where I drew my inspiration from. And why Zangalewa? Because the word comes from the Ewondo language, Zangulewa, which means who sends you. That's the actual meaning of it. And so I'm kind of asking myself, I've fallen to this girl up to the extent where I'm like, who sends me? You understand? So that is how I connect the two.
I know that you are actually the inventor of the aleka dance.
It's time to do the aleka. Everybody, let's go. Hey, aleka, 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 baby, aleka, 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 baby,
In
aleka.
this Zangaliwa video, I critically watched it. I know you mentioned aleka dance a little bit, but I was actually hoping to see more of that in that video. Why didn't you do more? Because I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing concept. So why don't you showcase that more often in your videos?
Is because the Aleka itself has its song titled Aleka, which was supposed to introduce the dance, but due to certain issues, we released the Zangaliwa song before the Aleka song. So actually, we just wanted to give people some kind of a teaser in the Zangaliwa video of what Aleka would look like. Start getting people to think like they were doing this with their shoulders, then what were they doing that and stuff like that. So that when the Aleka video drops before the end of the year, people are now going to be, you understand? So it's actually a teaser to what Aleka is all about. The Aleka itself has a song which is going to introduce the dance, and you're going to be seeing it in my subsequent videos, and probably I hope that other artists are going to adopt it as well. If it's good enough, if it's appreciated, then we'll move on with it.
So why did you choose the name aleka? You could choose a lot of names for a dance move. Why did you choose that? What inspired that?
Aleka actually comes from the the Banso dialect because I like to take a lot of words and a lot of phrases from certain different cultures. So aleka comes from the Banso word, and it actually means what have you lost or something like that. So the dance, if you look at the dance moves when you're actually going to see the dance, it illustrates you kind of trying to look for something on the floor. So it's kind of what have you lost that you're looking for on the floor. So it's a kind of crazy concept, but anyway, I know people are going to get it. People are going to get it. So that's why I chose that particular name.
Okay. What made you decide to actually create a dance?
Um, First of all, I am a crazy kind of person. When music is played, I just like dancing. I don't know, crazy things that just moves that don't exist. And some of these moves actually come out to actually, to fall in line, and the moves actually come out good and stuff like that. Then I also looked at what was going on, like okay, the Ghanaians they had their Azonto, we have Alingo, we have other dances, and I started to see Cameroonian artists actually using Azonto in their songs actually and in videos probably. So I was kind of like, why are we stealing culture? You understand? Why can't we create something of ours? So that was my second reason for actually creating the dance alika. The first reason was just the crazy me, the dance move that just cut somehow when I was playing the jam, and yeah, that's it.
Let's go back to the Aleka dance. Can you
Yeah.
show us a little bit of that dance first? Let's see what the Aleka dance is
Wow.
about. Yes, we would like to see it
Wow.
from the person who invented it himself.
You're really, really, you're really up to some mischief. Okay.
So that was a really great performance, and we're definitely looking forward to watching the Aleka video when it drops. You said it's gonna drop before the end of the year, correct?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, we're definitely gonna be on the lookout for. Apart from the Aleka video that you already mentioned that is gonna be
Yeah.
coming out soon, what else should we be expecting from you?
I will be launching my charity organization next year, the beginning of next year. It's called the Shooting Stars Foundation, and more information is going to be coming on that real soon. So that's it.
Like you mentioned earlier, you pick out phrases from other tribes and you use them in your song. So what tribe are
Yeah.
you from?
Okay, I am from Noni.
Okay, and where is
I don't know.
that?
Noni is in Bui Division.
Hmm.
It's after Kumbu. It's really really in the interior. Probably close to the boundary between Cameroon and Nigeria. So that it's actually a small tribe there, and I'm from a small village in the small tribe called Johnson. So that's where I go from.
So JJ, you're hot right now, and you're good looking and young, and you're doing all these big things. And so some of our viewers would actually like to know: are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not in a relationship.
Is there any reason for that? Any reason why you're not in a relationship?
My reason for not being in a relationship at this point is I've no one has caught my attention yet. You know, like the Zangaliwa girl, the girl I was trying to paint, the picture of the girl I was trying to paint is Zangaliwa. For now, no one has caught my attention yet. I just got out of a relationship a few months back, and so right now I'm single.
Do you have any last words?
Well, yeah, I just want to say I'm a really big fan of your show, and I've been following your show for I think forever because I can remember sometime back in 2010, 2011
Hmm.
when I my level was still running the social network Cameroon Connect. We had to shut down due to some financial issues, but rest assured, next year we're going to get back on. And so, well, so I've really been a big fan of your show, and I really appreciate you taking time to interview me. And I really want to congratulate you for the good job you're doing.
Thank
for
you.
us artists and everything. It really means a lot. And I just want to tell you, more grease to your elbows, got your back, till 237. And to my fans, as I said, I'm gonna keep working harder, and I'll not let you guys down. I love you guys so much. You guys make me who I am, and you guys mean the world to me. So that's it.
Well, thank you so much for being on the Crystal Beauty Show. And like I said, we're gonna be in the lookout for your next moves, and hopefully, we're gonna have you
Okay.
again on the Crystal Beauty Show when you're doing bigger
Yeah.
things. All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
It'll be my pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Thank you.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter. And until next time, this is Crystal Beauty saying bye bye.
She's a uni girl, that's in year two. She makes all guys go crazy, that's in year two. I'm no go lie, she got me high. She blow my mind to pieces, I don't know why. Every time she the end to